Can you spell money? Spell money. Go.
Money.
Money. How do you call money in Portuguese?
Dinheiro.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mills and I'm back with another video. So I'm going to talk about tax clearance certificate in Brazil and how you can apply for it in few minutes. CND, which is a short form of Certidão Negativas de Débitos, is a tax clearance certificate issued by tax authorities. It is usually federal, state, or municipal tax clearance certificate, which states that you or your company has settled all your debts, and it actually verifies that the entity or you has paid all your tax liabilities at the time the certificate is being issued. That's why it says negative, right? It means you don't owe any tax. You or your company would need a tax clearance certificate in order to do many things, such as applying for loans, buying houses, to show maybe your customers or your vendor or financial company that you owe no tax to the government. In addition to that, you can also use this tax clearance certificate if you want to relocate, you want to prove that you owe no tax, you want to apply for visa, you want to travel abroad, you want to work abroad. You can also use your tax clearance certificate to apply for things like naturalization. You want to prove that you owe no debt. You can also use that to prove things that require you to prove income or to prove that you're very up to date with anything concerning tax. Especially if you're a business person, you want to also show that you have paid all your tax, your income tax and everything. Like, it's a good way to show people that you owe no debts. Besides that, it is fundamental that maybe you or your business have a tax clearance certificate in the event that has due diligence in process. For me, I always like to use my tax clearance certificate to show that I owe no debt. Taxpayers have the right to receive this debt clearance certificate from the tax authorities. So a tax clearance certificate is only valid for a certain period of time. And in Brazil, we have many different types of tax clearance certificate. I'm going to list them briefly and I'm going to focus on the one which I want to focus, which is the federal tax clearance certificate. The first one is municipal tax clearance certificate. Each city has their own process to issue this municipal tax clearance certificate. Usually, this tax clearance certificate is valid 12 months from the date of issue. Some local governments charge taxpayers in order to grant this. Next one is the state tax clearance certificate. As with the municipal tax clearance certificate, each state has its own process of issuing the state tax clearance certificate. Most of it is valid only for 6 months from the date of issue. Number 3, federal tax clearance certificate. The federal tax clearance certificate is issued by the Department of the Federal Revenue of Brazil, and in Portuguese we call it Secretaria da Receita Federal do Brasil. And this certificate covers all the federal taxes, such as income taxes as well as social security tax. The social security tax is your CPF. It's not only income tax, but any other tax within the country that your CPF was used to carry out that activity and you were being taxed for that, or you have any fine that has been registered under your social security, which is your CPF number, it's also included in this. So this is the tax clearance certificate that I'm going to focus more on because it covers the entire thing, your income tax as well as any tax that was given or registered under your CPF number. The next one is for FGTS tax clearance certificate. So the FGTS tax clearance certificate is issued by the Brazilian bank called Caixa Bank, which is known as CPF Bank. And this FGTS tax clearance certificate is the government severance funds for employees. So the fund is financed on a monthly basis by the employer, and this clearance certificate is only valid valid for 30 days. 5, which is the last one, is a labor clearance certificate. So the labor clearance certificate is issued by the labor court. We call it in Portuguese Tribunal Superior do Trabalho, and this certificate is valid for 6 months. So those are the different tax clearance certificates, but the one which I want to focus on is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
the federal tax clearance certificate. Like I said, this is the certificate that covers every tax in Brazil, be it income tax or personal tax. Everybody living in Brazil owning a CPF number and has lived in Brazil for more than 6 months can apply for this clearance certificate. It is very important that when you want to prove income, be it in Brazil or in another country, or you want to do certain things, the tax clearance certificate or tax declaration certificate is very important because it gives a guarantee to the person you want to issue the certificate to prove that when it comes to money, you are very reliable. 10 here plus 10 here.
20,
5 here plus 3 here.
8,
20 plus 5.
25,
4 here plus 2 here.
6. 4 plus 2 equals 6.
6 here plus 4 here.
10.
I read somewhere one time where someone was talking about his experience that he had with the tax which he had to pay. He was resident in Brazil, and at one point he was given a fine without knowing, and this fine was given under his CPF number. So he was taxed, but he did not know. Only until when he wanted to travel out of Brazil, he went to the airport and they told him that he has to pay a fine. So he was so confused. The good thing about the federal tax clearance certificate is that it is free. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It is very easy and straightforward. You can just get the certificate in a twinkle of an eye. For you to do anything in Brazil, you always need to have a government account. So the first thing, you have to go to the government account and you open up your account and you click Entrar com o Government do Brazil, right? You click on it, put your CPF number and put your password. It's going to open up to your government account. The next thing is you go to your government account there. You come down and go to the part that says Baixar Certidão, which means to download certificates. Click on it and it's going to come here. You can see different certificates there. And you're going to see the first one here, Certidão Negativa de Débito. That's the one I'm talking about. Before, the certificates were there automatic, but now you need to go to another place to download it. So there's a link here which you need to go directly to the Receita Federal page. It's going to come here and open this page up, which just asks you to put your CPF number. For those who don't know, the CPF number is also a tax ID number. And when you put it there, you're going to click Consultar. It's going to show you the link there. And when you click on the link, emissão their nouveau certidão. So it says a certificate has been successfully downloaded, and that is it. That is a certificate to show that I don't owe any money, and this is valid until 23rd September 2024. If you have a CPF number, you can do this, and you can print out the certificate and use it to do whatever you want to do. If you have any debt that you haven't paid, or you have any tax that you have not paid, this certificate will not be generated. I'm going to do another video to talk about the CPF. I've done a video already on how you can get the CPF, but I'm still going to throw a light on the updates on how you can do it. If you find this video interesting, make sure you leave a thumbs up, like, share, and please, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and you hit on the notification bell so that you get updated every time I upload a new video. See you soon. Bye bye.